You guys, welcome back to my channel. So what are we talking about today? Well, Friday favorites. I haven't posted a Friday favorites in a while. The last favorites I did was for February, and there's a couple things I want to show you guys what I have been loving for this week. So I'm going to start off with my nail color because I have been rocking a nude color now for a few weeks, but I always change up my nude. This one is by the OPI Infinite Shine line. It's what I'm currently wearing on my nails right now, and it's called It Never Ends. So it's kind of like a purpley grayish taupey nude. That's how I can best describe it. It's pretty much a purple gray taupey nude, and I just love it. I have been enjoying it. So that is what I'm wearing on my nails today. I have been rocking this shade all week long. I really like the OPI line, the Shine line, and the regular line. I think I have to say OPI is probably my favorite nail polish brand that is out there. And I've tried a few. I mean, I've tried Essie, China Glaze, Formula X, Revlon, Sally Hansen. Excuse me. Did I mention Essie? I don't know if I've mentioned Essie. But anyways, so I've tried a lot. I've even tried CoverGirl, L'Oreal. They came out with nail polishes too over the years. I just find that I gravitate always back to OPI. OPI's formulas are just that extra, you know, that extra umph. So that's probably why you'll notice that I wear a lot of OPI colors in general. But anyways, yes, that was a favorite for this week. So skincare wise, I've been finishing up a lot of skincare, and as I'm finishing up these products, I kind of move into new products to try. And what I've been using recently is the Laneige Water Bank Serum and Moisture Cream. These are actually 2 deluxe size samples. I'll show you guys right here. And I really absolutely love this stuff. I put the serum on first, then I add the cream at night. I actually put both of these on underneath my makeup, and I just find that it gives my face a more hydrating lock-in. So I am definitely going to be looking to repurchase these in the future once I get through some more of my skincare stuff, because these two combined are fabulous. I'm really starting to enjoy Laneige. You know, their water bank face mask I purchased in full size. It's a great mask. It's very, more on the affordable side when it comes to high-end skincare. So these are going to be my next 2 that I pick up in full size. These are absolutely fantastic. They're not greasy. They sink into your skin. They don't leave any residue. They smell like a spa. I want to call it like a Dead Sea spa, but nonetheless, they're both amazing, and I love them, and I will purchase them in full size when I get the chance to. So that has been a thumbs up in my book. Sticking with skincare, so this week I ended up picking up a body butter that, let's face it, I have not purchased a body lotion, cream, butter in almost a year now, and I ended up biting the bullet. I ended up going to Bath & Body Works and picking up the Coco Shea Coconut Richly Nourishing Whipped Body Butter. You guys, as you can tell, I've already started digging into it, and I've used it this week. It just smells like just plain coconut. That's what it smells like. The ingredients in here shows cocoa butter, shea butter, and coconut oil. And it claims it's intense moisture, and it's 8 ounces. So it's the same amount of product you would get in a triple moisture body cream. So, yeah, that has been a favorite too. I don't know why, but Toronto right now, the weather kind of fluctuates to +10 to -10, +10, -10. And when it does that, my skin starts to freak out and gets super dry. So I use this, and it really keeps my skin feeling really hydrated and soft. So I have been using this at nighttime. Because it's a body butter, it's a little more on the greasier side. But again, it's for nighttime, so I use it right before bed, and I love it. If you guys can't get your hands on the coconut one, they have a honey one, and I think a cucumber one, if I'm not mistaken. But these are great. So I would repurchase that if I finished other body products, just because I only purchased it because I don't have an actual body butter. So I figured, okay, you know what, one body butter is not going to kill me for the year. And I know I can definitely finish this up by the time summer hits, because this is like amazing. So very highly hydrating. Okay, so my lip products, you know what, you guys, I'm I'm not really the same lip product every day type of girl. I will change up my lip products all the time. I have enough lip products to be able to change it out all the time. So, you know, I'm constantly changing up my lip products. But I wanted to show you guys the combo that I created this week that I'm currently wearing today to show you what it looks like on my lips in specific. It's a combo of a liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. So I'm going to show you what they are. So the lip liner is the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Nude. And I line my lips and fill my lips with this particular color. It's a nude, but it's got more of a peach undertone. So I like that because everybody knows that, you know, peach is in for the trend this spring. So it kind of goes a great base. And the NYX liners, like the lip liners, are fabulous. They long wear, they don't move, they don't budge, they don't smell like anything. They are just, you know, creamy enough to apply and put your lipstick or whatever product on top. So love these. This is in the shade Nude. And then on top of that, what I'm wearing is the MAC lipstick in Peach Stock. So this is a nudie peachy shade. As you can see here, that is what Peach Stock looks like. I put it on top of the filled in liner on my lips, and it gives me this gorgeous, like, I can't even describe, like, it's basically a nude peach. That's basically how I describe it. It's a nude peach with a hint of pink underneath, very, very slight. And, you know, I could leave it like this and it's a gorgeous matte because the Peach Stock is a satin finish, so it kind of leaves it as a semi-matte look. But I kind of wanted to put a little gloss on top just to give my lips a little bit more of a juiciness effect. So what I added was my Kylie Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Literally. Whoa. And I don't really use lip gloss a lot, especially Kylie's, because I'm not a huge fan of, you know, her applicator wand. But I have to really admit that her lip gloss shades are really pretty. So that is in the shade Literally. I've topped the liner with the lipstick and then the gloss on top. And that, my friends, is the look that I have on today. So if you guys are trying to recreate this particular look with anything, if you happen to have all these three, by all means, knock yourself out. If you don't, I'm sure there are affordable dupes out there, but for those of you who don't know, my MAC Peach Stock I ended up picking up with my Back to MAC products. So I ended up getting that lipstick for free a while ago. So if you do have the Kylie lip glosses, there's so many different dupes you can do for this particular gloss. But you know what? I had it anyways. I figured I'd use it. That's what I've been rocking. It's just a simple neutral peach shade that can go with any type of look that you do, and it is the bomb. That is what I have been rocking this week particularly. My last two products, you guys, are palettes. So the palette I'm using for the month of March is my Tartelette palette, and I have been really, you know, giving a lot of love to this palette. You know, it's funny because when I first bought this palette, not too long after, this shade right here, Power Player, I think I had dropped the palette, and this one kind of like cracked a little bit and fell out. There's still some shadow left in there, but a good chunk of it did crack out when I had dropped it once. I think I dropped it only once. So the rest of the palette stayed intact, which was great, but you know, I'm not really too much of a fan of this gray color anyways, so I really didn't care. The colors that I actually gravitate to more the most are the top row here, the second row here, and then these two colors here. So the gray I don't really use as much, and sorry guys, and the black I use, you know, if I'm doing a smoky eye or doing like a soft liner on the lid, on the lash line. Sometimes I even use the black to go through my eyebrows if I want to deepen up my eyebrows. So this is definitely a great palette, I have to say. I've had this palette now for, I think, about a year. I want to say a year. And, you know, the shadows are still going strong. They are not smelling. They haven't gone bad. I'd like to, you know, try to get as much use out of them as I can. Each pan has about 1.5 grams, which is 0.053 ounces. So 1.5 grams per pan, and there is, what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, there's 12 pans. So, you know, it's quite a bit of product, and I'm noticing too that these shadows are packed really tightly in their pans, so it's really hard to kind of get any, you know, decent progress for panning. And, you know, my whole rule of thumb is that, you know, a palette a month. So I do have the whole month of March to kind of get some divots in there, but it's really hard to get like good, you know, divots going, especially because they are packed so tightly in the pan that it takes a lot more work to kind of loosen that product up. So we'll see how well I go through progress on this one for just the month of March. I like changing up my palettes every month just because it kind of gives me the opportunity to do a whole bunch of different looks with different palettes each month. My palettes get loved since, you know, they can be a little pricey. You know, palettes are not cheap. So I have been loving this. It has been a favorite. I love that they're all mattes because I have been gravitating towards all matte shadows lately. So the fact that they're all mattes just makes it easy to work with as an everyday type of palette. And then if I do decide to add a little shimmer in my eye looks, you know, for nighttime or whatever, I'll just grab like a pigment or a single eyeshadow and, you know, work it that way. But this has been a blast to work with. I am excited for the rest of the month to, you know, get a little more creative with this palette. If you don't like matte shadows, I wouldn't recommend this, but if you do love matte shadows, this is a great option to think about. And finally, you guys, my last favorite of the week has been my Anastasia Nicole Guerrero palette. Now, you guys, I'm sure have seen this palette on social media. You know, it's basically all you're seeing right now. And you know what? With good reason, Nicole Guerrero is a pretty big YouTuber. She's a pretty big social media star. I'd like to call her, just because her social media is like outrageously huge. Anastasia is outrageously huge as well. I've always loved Anastasia as a brand, as a company. Anastasia and her daughter Claudia / Norvina, she's called either one. They show a lot of appreciation to their employees, and they seem to treat their employees with a lot of gratitude and respect. And that's something that I really, you know, I really look highly upon, because, I mean, you know, whatever industry you're in, whatever company you work for, it's always nice that the company recognizes you for the great work that you do. And, you know, not just on, you know, the recognition of their employees, but how they process through creating products is what I enjoy watching Claudia show on her Instagram, her Snapchat. She'll show, you know, product processes, how she creates things, you know, just kind of, she really puts the effort into trying to make a product really well before they release it and put a price tag that's, you know, quite on the pricey side. So, you know, with that said, they're a great brand overall. They do care about their customers. They do care about their employees. And that's something that I look at when I'm buying from a brand. Maybe not many people do look at that. But I just find that they're just an well-rounded company when it comes to morals, if that makes any sense. So, you know, I did really appreciate that they came out with this palette. Their Ultimate Glow palette is a little bit more of the chunky glittery type that not a lot of people love, but the Nicole Guerrero palette here is absolutely fabulous. I'm wearing the Nicole Guerrero palette right now on my face, and that shine you see right there is exactly what I'm telling you. You won't see it on this side because the light is not shining on me. Hold on. Let me just get some extra light up in here. So if I come a little closer, see that? That's the Nicole Guerrero palette, and so is that. It's just the window is on this side right now, and that's where you're getting the natural light hitting my face. And the two colors I used for this look today is Kitty Cat and Glow Getter. So I have Kitty Cat up here. It's more of a rosy gold, and then I have Glow Getter. Now, I have to say that when I do use them, I find that there is quite a bit of kick up when I use these powders. I don't really mind the kick up that much because it doesn't really bother me, but some people might be bothered by it. I'll give you a couple of swatches right now just to kind of give you an idea of the pigmentation of these colors. So this is Kitty Cat, this is Glow Getter, and this is Forever Young. And they are very, very buttery. They're not glittery at all when you swatch them. They do look glittery in the pans, but when you swatch them, they are just like silk. That's what they feel like, is silk. If you've ever watched Nicole Guerrero talk about the palette, she does say that they do look glittery in the pans, but don't be alarmed because they look at how they swatch. They're freaking amazing. So if you're interested in these, I would definitely go check them out, either at the Anastasia website or the Sephora website. I know it's limited edition. I don't know how long they're going to be available for. I picked mine up on the early release that they had about a week and a half ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I think it's 2 weeks ago now. So, you know, I can't really tell you how long this will be around, but I can tell you that it is a well worth palette. And I got eyeliner on the palette. Do you believe this? Oh, really, Antonetta? So, that is my favorites for Friday. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about the products I've shown you here today, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye, everyone. Mwah.